inconsistent.
I don't know. We live in such a fucked up world, nigga. You know what it is? I think the world has always been this fucked up. We're just exposed to it more, that's all. Now, half the shit that you run into on a just out of curiosity, you're like, I regret seeing like 3 or 4 things at least a day.
I regret seeing that thing coming out that guy's ass.
But you watched it. Not only did you watch it, you watch it. He watched it.
I watched it.
But you said, I want to infect other niggas'
Oh, yeah,
brains.
I'm infecting you with this.
Look at your little quiver face. Yo, that's pure evil right there.
I'm giving it to you.
Mm-hmm. While we eat
Wait,
banana.
I'm about to say, you should take this clip and just...
There's no non-gay way of eating a banana.
No. But there's an extreme gay way to do it. Right?
There is an extreme way of doing
So
it.
there's the spectrum on this side doesn't exist.
There's really no gray matter in this situation.
Unless I had a knife and I'll just peel off a piece and just...
That's mad gay, nigga. You might as well have your pinky up for every slice. You think that that plumber white kid, we made his day.
He must have walked in like, what the fuck's going on here?
No. It was definitely the OnlyFans comment that had him like, these niggas are hilarious.
When he's going to come back to fix the thing, he's going to ask you.
First of all these cameras were here and 2 dudes.
He's going to ask you. And you should just be like, yeah, we have a gay OnlyFans. And this is what we do on the couch and we get paid. And then you tell him, we're not gay. We're doing it for the money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you do it?
Wait. I'm not doing it for free.
Because you like it?
It's a job. I was listening to this thing and they were explaining how there's women out there that make hundreds of $1,000s a month on OnlyFans. Okay? You know, whatever. They show their butt. Some of them don't show anything. They show their feet. They make money off of it. That's what they do, right? But for every woman that makes $100,000 a month, there's 1,000 women that make $100 a month doing the same exact thing, showing their butthole, dancing for the camera. They make no money off of it. So he's like, it's almost like the lottery. Because if you look at, he was like, you know, this guy, whatever, he has OnlyFans. So he looks at the videos. He's like, they're just as attractive as the ones that make a lot of money. They look just as good. But they just don't get the attention because she's popular. It makes more people want to look. And she becomes more popular, which makes people want to look at it again. You know what I'm saying? Because she's the most popular one. Everybody wants to look. You know? Think about, I don't know, a popular TikTok or Instagram model or porn star.
First of all, I think they're going to get rid of TikTok, nigga.
Probably, yeah.
They need to.
Yeah, it's infecting my brain.
Really? You got sucked in?
I love it.
I don't get sucked in anything.
I love it. There's a guy that he's so good. He's very centrist, which I like about him. Very centrist. And he'll take news and he'll give a good perspective on the center. Which, even if you...
Bitch, why should they get rid of TikTok?
Even if I looked at the thing and I was like, oh yeah, of course, this is what the conclusion. I don't know why anybody will think different. It's just refreshing to hear another person say it, rather than always it's an extreme position. You know what I'm saying?
Why should they get rid of TikTok?
They're stealing our data. I heard, though not true it is, that they did a lawsuit against TikTok saying they're taking a lot of data. So it's one of those, I forget what those lawsuits are called, where everybody's part of it and you get a cut when they pay it out.
Come on. Starts with a C.
Don't remember.
It has the word action.
Class action.
Ay, qué linda.
So,
Ay!
So they're saying if you had TikTok before a certain date, then you're part of this class action. If you sign up, we'll give you a check. Whatever you get. But it also depends how many people.
$5.
Exactly.
You know who makes money in those fucking lawsuits?
The lawyers.
Los abogados.
Yeah, basically. All right, you ready? Come on. You're not ready? What are you doing, bro? What is going on?
Yo, but real quick, with the TikTok shit, like their TikTok is not the same as the TikTok.
No, it's not the same. China's a different government.
It's a different.
So they control the companies. Our government is like, it's a free market. You do whatever you want as long as you don't break any laws. China's like, no, we don't care about no laws.
They could only promote positive shit.
That's it.
The kids only allow like 45 minutes a day.
Yep. So the way you get around it, you make multiple accounts. When your time runs out, okay, switch to the next account. Switch to the next account. You make like 4 accounts that you can just go for a while.
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
I'm gonna bring us in. Ready?
Okay.
I'm gonna say the statement. Okay.
I can hear your throat.
I want you to think about what I'm saying before you respond. Puerto Ricans.
Vagos.
You have Dominicans, which we look at them.
Wait,
like,
hold on. You got a banana on your nostril right there.
It's gone.
It's huge. I know you felt it.
So
it's thick.
The Puerto Ricans look at the Dominicans like, we're cousins. These are primos. Okay.
Puerto Ricans
Look at Dominicans like, yeah, these are like our cousins. Okay.
Puerto Ricans think of Dominicans like that's our cousin.
They're our people. They're family. Right? They're not our brothers. They're our cousins. They're right there. You know what I'm saying? Ready for the statement. Puerto Ricans look at Cubans like those are our brothers. Somos hermanos. We are the same people pretty much. You just happen to be over there, and we happen to be over here.
But Dominicans are our cousins.
They're like our cousins.
Is it because they're louder?
No, it's because now this is gonna go into Puerto Rican history, which I don't want to get too deep into. I just want to say that there was a point in history where the Puerto Ricans and the Cubans were working together to become free, and then the Spanish-American War happened, and Cuba got their independence, and Puerto Rico got stuck with America, and that's when the separation started.
I thought that you were gonna say for a minute Puerto Rico and Cubans. I thought the very next thing you were gonna say was had babies and we left them in Dominican Republic.
No,
that's how Dominican Republic was born. And because we consider them cousins, because they started fucking with the Haiti nation, and then Voodoo got involved, and that's how Aaliyah got killed. Go ahead.
She died in Dominican Republic or in Haiti?
Oh no, wasn't that? Oh, that was one of the 3 girls.
TLC.
Yeah,
she died in Haiti.
I think so.
Oh, okay.
On some voodoo shit.
Left eye. That's her name. But yeah, so I think if Cuba was to become more open, I think that relationship would grow again, Puerto Rican and the Cubans. Because think about it, when I went to Florida, right? What the hell is that?
Oh my God. The world.
Why don't you pick it up instead of dragging it and just put it back
I was
down?
trying to pick it up, but I'm weak. I'm not a strong sanitation worker like you.
So if you look at Cubans, if we were to go to Cuba, we would fit right in easily. Like it'll just feel like Puerto Rico, except that they're Cubans.
You think so?
Yep, I know so. Because when I went to Florida,
we would fit in Cuba more than we would fit in
the Dominican Republic.
I think
so, yeah. When I went to Florida, and I went to whatever little Cuba, whatever they have over there.
Florida, which is not Cuba nor Santo Domingo.
No. But they have a place that's like,
Republic.
it's a lot of Cubans live there. And when I got there, I was like, this is like Puerto Rico. They have the same food, the same style, the same freaking atmosphere that they have. Like when you go to Dominican restaurant, as soon as you walk in, like, oh, this is a Dominican restaurant. When you go to Puerto Rican restaurant, you know right away, yeah, it's Puerto Rican food. You know what I'm saying? When I went to the Cuban restaurant, I was like, this is like Puerto Rican food. This is like Puerto Rican atmosphere.
This is closer to Puerto Rico.
This is Puerto Rico. This is our brothers. It felt so like, and you talk to them, I don't know how to explain it, bro. They're right there. It feels like they're adjacent. They're like literally right there.
So what is it about the Dominicans that we're considered?
Would
or you feel that there's a cousin relationship versus
because they have different music. They have a different accent.
What's the different music?
They have bachata. We have salsa. If you go to Cuba, they have salsa merengue, just like us.
And the rest of the stuff is like the made up stuff in between.
Yeah, and now the Dominicans have bachata. They listen to merengue and salsa too, but their music is bachata.
Yeah,
They're there. They're right there with us. We're walking in the same path together.
Walking the same path.
Just that the Cubans are long lost brothers. They're like when there's gonna be a point in history where and I'm gonna say so controversial. I'm gonna say it though. If Puerto Rico was to gain independence, I think it'll be a very similar situation to what's in Cuba right now, the way the government is run, where the only difference would be that we'd be more capitalist, but there'd be a lot more socialism in Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico's not going to be 100% like America is with capitalism. We're going to have a lot of socialism involved. I think so.
Why?
Because of the way Puerto Rico is, where we do imports. Everything has to be imported. So we have to share amongst our people. You know what I'm saying? It's not like in America where it's like you don't have to import anything if you don't want to. We grow everything here. You know what I'm saying? In America.
Nigga, we don't grow shit.
We grow food.
Where?
We get oil.
Where?
America?
Yeah.
I think America's the breadbasket of the world.
We make corn.
And wheat. And soybeans. And we have cattle, right? That's what all the freaking big Texas and all that.
You haven't seen any of that shit in your whole life.
But it's in America.
Somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Está por ahí.
Puerto Rico can't grow enough cows to feed this country. We have to import. You know what I'm saying? So because
but it has enough to feed itself.
No, we have to import. Puerto Rico has to import.
Because they stopped.
We just don't have the ability right now
to do it. Because niggas don't want to do shit.
Well, they don't want to do shit because the economy's bad. You know what I'm saying? It's not even the economy. It's that the prices are so inflated because of the Jones Act and there's another act, I forget what it's called. It messes up the economy of Puerto Rico. It puts Puerto Rico at a disadvantage that we have to rely on the United States. But the point is
that we all know the problem and no one's talking about us.
But if Puerto Rico is to gain independence, we would need to import so much. We have to import oil. Puerto Rico doesn't make oil.
Think about this.
You know what I'm saying?
Think about this. Puerto Rico gains its independence and calls Cuba and our cousins and be like, yo, we got the triangle right here. Nothing comes in or out through us. Uh-huh. Y'all niggas make cars because y'all niggas fucking with the cars. We'll fuck with whatever.
Yeah, I think if think about this.
Think about all the shit that we could make.
Well, think about it like this. If Puerto Rico was to gain independence, we don't have an embargo with Cuba. America does. We can go over there no problem. It could be open borders between us and Cuba. It could be like us going to Florida or, whatever. It could be that. Or, probably you need a passport like you want to Dominican Republic. But we don't have an embargo as a country against Cuba. So if we get independence, we can go right there, no problem.
Open it up.
So that opens up so much access from Cuba too. Cuba wants that relationship.
Imagine think about this. Puerto Rico has the ports that the United States has built.
It's like a rich port.
Bitch, they have the infrastructure for the ports.
Oh.
So imagine Cubans, us getting with the Cubans, us getting with the Dominicans, and Cuba importing and exporting Cuban cigars again. And we're the supplier. Like everything, all the imports and exports come out.
So
the shipment.
much money. Bro.
We have the infrastructure. We have the location. We're in the middle of two fucking major continents.
America's like, we want Cuban cigars, but we can't go to Cuba. Puerto Rico's like, you could come to Puerto Rico, and we could get Cuban cigars.
Cuba sends the cigars. We're good at manufacturing vehicles. We love our cars, our vehicles, our hot rods. But not only that, but the land itself has enough rich minerals, and it's still a rich soil where we could go back into agriculture. But this time with technology, turn those hills and farms through all three countries: Santo Domingo, Puerto Rico. One country specializes in beans, the other one in bananas, the other one's in freaking this.
Which one's the banana? I want to know.
Which one is the bean one?
Oh, that's a good question.
Then which one is the rice? So I would say that, and with that alone, we monopolize that whole sector. What's wrong?
What's wrong? We don't have independence. America's holding Puerto Rico back. There's no doubt about it.
Hostage.
And there's nothing Puerto Rico could do about it because we're not independent. We are, what's it called? A colony, basically, of America. We can say the fancy words as much as we want. We can say Commonwealth, and that's cute. There's so many different definitions of a Commonwealth. It's like, which one is? What kind of Commonwealth are we?
Yeah, which one are we?
You know what I'm saying? But the truth is, it's not. We're a colony, bro. We're a freaking colony. The same way Britain had colonies all over the country back in the day, that's where we are to America. They own us.
Just like we were.
And they got us by the balls. That's it. There's nothing we could do. It's literally been a bad contractual relationship with America.
It's just tough.
Think about how entwined our government is, that we have representatives from Puerto Rico in Congress. They don't have votes. They can't vote. They're just there. They just showed up. They just showed up to work.
We could vote.
We could vote. Puerto Ricans could vote if they come to America.
Yeah, but there's enough of us. When I consider Puerto Ricans to Puerto Ricans, but we're the ones. There's enough. You think there's more Puerto Ricans in Puerto Rico than there are Puerto Ricans in the States?
No way.
Wait, what? Which one is your answer?
There's more Puerto Ricans in America than there are in Puerto Rico. 100%. There's more Puerto Ricans in New York than there are in Puerto Rico.
Nigga, everybody just gotta vote. Be like, yo, let's put some real change up in there. I'm telling you, bro. If somebody that had money.
Well, the votes to make Puerto Rico independent happened in Puerto Rico. We would have to go there to vote.
For no.
For no?
For no. For no. Their governor is elected by us here.
The governor of Puerto Rico?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Where you vote for that?
What?
The
it's
governor?
Elected. It's appointed here. The people that get appointed to run are elected from here.
The governor of Puerto Rico is elected by Puerto Ricans.
That's the way it works.
Wait. The governor of Puerto Rico is elected by Puerto Ricans in Puerto Rico.
No, they're sent by us. The United States says these are the people that are going to be the ones that are running.
No, it's not.
How does it work then? Explain it.
Just same way it works in New York City. I want to run for a governor. I'm going to run and the people are going to vote for me.
But they can't choose what?
They can't choose independent. Wait, hold on. I don't know what the question is now because I feel like we're going to make
They can't vote for president, right?
They can't vote for president.
What else can't they vote for?
That's it. They can't vote for president. They could vote. They could vote for the congressman. They could vote for the senator. I don't think they have senators. They could vote for. That's it. They could vote for whatever that happened in their country. Whatever happens in the land, they could vote for all that stuff. But they don't get a vote for the president because we're not a state, so we don't get to vote for the president.
What's the relevance of having the vote of the presidency in what happens to Puerto Rico?
If what?
What's the relevance of having the vote of presidency? What's the benefit of having the ability to vote for president when it comes to Puerto Rico?
Benefit. It doesn't matter.
For Puerto Rico.
For Puerto Rico. That's what I'm saying. When people are like, oh, we got to vote for president, I'm like, so you don't want that.
The Senate that they don't have a vote in.
They don't have a vote. Yeah, because the Senate, they just go there and the Senate, they get the laws, they got to vote for it. So the Puerto Rican guy just gets to read it and transfer the information to Puerto Rico. Like, hey, they're about to vote on this. Just so you guys know. That's their job.
And the Senate has to do with what? Money?
They make laws and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Any laws that's going to pass in America.
Who does the checks and balances?
Huh?
Who does the checks and balances? The money shit.
I think. What the hell's going on upstairs?
Because I listen. So I used to do the bodies myself in the basement. So I just moved into a whole building that does bodies.
Oh, okay.
So they just want to take a few pictures.
See, if Puerto Rico was to vote for president, they would only get that if they become a state.
Right. And what else?
What do you mean? What else?
They have votes of the Senate, the House.
Yes.
The money.
Yes. They would, but they vote for the guy that goes there to vote. They don't vote for it. That's the way America works. That we put a guy there to take care of that for us. We choose the guy. We trust this guy. All right, let him make the decisions because we got work and kids. And we can't think of all this.
Do you think Puerto Rico will ever become independent? Or is this the state of ours until
I
the end?
think. I hope they become independent. I don't want them to become a 51st state. I think that's a bad idea.
Why?
Because
Your pride? Puerto Rico
oh
ho?
yeah, of course you got pride.
Puerto
yeah.
Rico ho?
Yeah, Puerto Rico ho. Yeah.
Puerto Rico ho?
Oh, but also now we got to pay federal taxes because now we're part of the country. We have to pay federal taxes. We don't pay federal taxes, Puerto Rico. You just pay, Puerto Rico tax, whatever you call it, state tax. That's all they pay.
How much is it?
I don't even know. It's like 12% or something crazy like that. It's huge.
Huge.
But what do we gain out of it? Nothing. We get to vote for president. Who cares? That's not even our country, right? Puerto Rico looks at America. Well, they should look at America like that's not our country. You know what I'm saying? They're running us. That's not our country. Why do we care about their president? We should worry about what we got going on here. Why are we concerned about? Do we say, oh, we got to vote in Russia's elections? No, because it's their country. That's why we should look at America. No, that's not our country. Why are we worried about them? If anything, we need to get away from them because they're making it hard for us. Puerto Rico has to pay for imports at a higher rate than America pays for imports because of American laws. And that's why Puerto Rico can't catch up because they're paying extra. They're paying more than what everybody else pays for.
Yeah, but you didn't give me a choice.
What do you mean? Puerto Rico didn't have a choice.
I had when you came, so these conquistadors that we fought off our independence from, the Spaniards. You helped us out with that, right?
No.
No?
Nope.
We fought
America didn't do anything. Puerto Rico was on a path to freedom.
Uh-huh. Then what happened?
And America came in and took that away from Puerto Rico. They snatched it. I think it was like a month that Puerto Rico had
Independence from who?
not independence, but like they were on the path. They never had independence. They were on the path
To freedom.
So in in Spain, they have something called oh God, I forgot what it's called. It's sort of like the Senate, what we have here. It starts with a C. I forget what it's called.
Right, but fast forward through all that. That's the fun part. I'm trying to get you to the point. I'm trying to get you to the it's not the point, but it's the reality. Okay, so that we almost got our freedom. We almost got our freedom from this
From Spain.
From Spain. You came in and sort of replaced them, right?
Yeah.
I want to say that, hey, we got our freedom. We're about to get it. You saw an opportunity. How doesn't even matter at that point. I meet with you. You're the United States of America.
Uh-huh.
You see that we're fucked up. We're about to get our freedom. So what do we do? What kind of contract? What do you have to offer?
What I think America should do? You said
No. What happened? So I'm Puerto Rico, and you're the United States. We're about to gain our independence. What are we talking about? You're coming to me what?
There's nothing.
You came and you what?
They took over.
They
America installed a government in Puerto Rico, and was like, no, now you're our niggers now. That's basically what happened. You belong to us.
And we didn't fight.
No, I mean, obviously there was little fights here and there, but America's might versus a small island
that doesn't matter. Did we fight?
A small island that never had a military. Yeah.
Were we fighting already?
What you call fighting is just them dying.
Right. Well,
There's nothing they can do.
I know. We don't have to make it so dramatic. I understand you're mad. I understand. It's your people and your history. I know. It wasn't you, but I understand. I get it. I feel you. But we did fight, though.
Yes.
And we were already fighting the Spaniards, right?
No.
We were already trying to fight for independence.
So the relationship is, again, I wasn't alive back then.
You weren't there.
But as far as what I understand from the relationship that Puerto Rico had with Spain was a very cordial relationship. Where Spain was at the point where they were like, why do we even have you? You guys are doing it. You guys are doing your own thing. You know what I'm saying? We're sending our guys there to run it.
Oh, so they were mutually, we were like already parting ways.
We were, for years.
Amicably.
Yeah.
What was the word?
Amicably. So you can't even say it.
I can't even do that one. The less of you.
Yeah. So then Spain was at the point where they're like, look, we're going to give you your freedom. But like in steps, little by little, we're going to get you there. So the first step is you become like a state where you send your people over and you have a representative from your people here in our government so that we could work it out.
Isn't
Puerto Rico.
Isn't that something similar to like what happened to one of the Barbados? No, Rihanna's country.
Barbados.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And it slowly became its own country, right? They got their independence
Through Britain.
Britain is
Yes.
recent.
Yeah, just
It
recently.
was something like that was happening.
Something
with Puerto
like that,
Rico
yeah.
and Spain.
But you kind of ease them. Okay?
Yeah, congratulations. We're gonna do ceremonies.
We're not just gonna drop you. We're gonna teach you.
We'll
how
do ceremonies as you
Yeah.
grow into your own
Yeah.
thing.
So Spain was in this process, and then America came.
We'll be your.
Yeah, America stepped in. Like, we're gonna give you freedom, and Puerto Rico was like,
We were about to have it,
we were about to have freedom,
but we let it
there's
happen.
but there's nothing we can do because they were just a giant army.
We just didn't. We stopped fighting.
Yeah. Once they killed so many people, it's just like there's nothing we can do. We're literally arrested.
That's it.
That's it. We've been taken over. You know, they enslaved. I mean, just like they didn't enslave technically.
So then, you know how Mike gets all emotion for, you know, is it justified? You know, this whole idea of reparations of
Yes.
wanting to get compensated for having a fucked up start.
I think the conversation of reparations between America and Puerto Rico has a paper trail. So it's possible. When you talk about reparations about other people, there's no paper trail. You can't track people
Black
down.
people?
Yeah. You can't track it down.
How could you not?
We don't know who was the ancestor of who's slaves and who wasn't. What about the guys that don't have paperwork? I don't know.
What about how do you
Who pays
compare
for
that to Puerto Ricans?
But Puerto Ricans, we know the whole history. We know the first governor. We know the military that came. We know the date everything happened. We know exactly when everything started. We know how it happened. We know who was there. We have a whole history. So for us to ask for reparations,
Are blacks still being affected by slavery versus Puerto Ricans being affected by this
yes,
conquistadores?
I think yes, both yes,
Both
are
what?
Both are affected by their history for sure.
Are both equally being affected today's society? Are they equally being affected? Is the black person being equally disqualified, mistreated, segregated, stereotyped, profiled, as equally as the Puerto Rican who is currently a property of the United States?
I don't think that's comparable. I think it's very different circumstances. You're talking about a country versus a person. So if you said, I can say yeah to both, but to say which one's more than the other is kind of hard to.
Is there one more than the other?
I don't think so. No.
Morally?
No, morally,
Ethically?
both bad. Yeah. But now the thing with the person, it's very subjective. It's not. There's no law that says, hey, if he's black, make sure you arrest him. It's just it's
true,
at the guy.
Is it true for both the? So you're talking about the black, the race.
Yeah.
But we're talking about a country and a race, right? Both.
Well, but what I'm saying is that
race.
what I'm saying with Puerto Rico, there's a paper trail. There's written proof. We can prove it. You're stealing money from us from this point to now. This is all the money you've stolen from us. To the penny, we can figure it out. You know what I'm saying? We have a history. So we can say, hey, you owe us this much money in reparations. If you have that conversation with everybody else,
What about if they turn around and say, yeah, but look at all that we've done for you?
you've done nothing for us. So you subtract.
Hurricane Maria, we gave
Okay,
you
so
paper
subtract
towels.
it.
We
Subtract
threw
it.
bounty towels at you.
Everything you've given us, subtracted from that total, you still owe us
We
so much
broke
more money.
even. No, we're even.
No, there's no even. You could do
How
the
many
math.
food stamps do you guys suck up off of us all every month?
If you were to do that math, I guarantee you, America still owes Puerto Rico.
All
more
the
money.
bridges, the infrastructure,
Still,
protection, all those years.
it doesn't matter.
Protection is subjective, right?
But also,
Because
if
I
Puerto,
would have turned around and said, why would we need protection? Who was going to hurt us?
yeah, you're gonna hurt us if anything. But even
No. In those whatever 80 years that
Yeah.
we've been under your control,
but even
have
if,
we ever been threatened by anybody?
No.
So, no,
so, but
don't
even
add
if Puerto Rico's become independent, we can have a contract with America. But like, look, we're independent. This is our waters. You're not allowed to go in it because now it's our country. We can have a contract. Like, if you want, you could come through. We'll allow you to sail your boats through here and your big ships. But the contract is that if you come in through here, you have to protect our island.
Yeah, but at this point, America would be like, Yeah, okay. Watch our big ships just stand right in front of your little castle there. And we're just going to park there. Go ahead. What are you going to do?
Yeah,
Nothing.
but that's what I'm saying. At that point, Puerto Rico will be independent. We can start building up an army. We don't have an army. We don't have anything. You know what I'm saying?
If we didn't have a chance when they came and took us, we're not even.
No,
we just gotta mind our own business and do our own thing.
No, but the difference between then and now is now we have the internet. The world is gonna know who America is.
Right.
America's not gonna want to do anything like that.
Yeah, no, it doesn't serve anybody purpose. Like I would hope that if we were to gain our independence, our first thing is to be like, yo, Cuba, Santo Domingo, Chile, yo, you guys ready?
Why Chile?
I don't know.
Mexico.
Framing. That's
Mexico.
why.
What about Mexico?
Yeah, Mexico. Mexico gotta fix this shit. They gotta figure it out already. Yo, stop your shit. Y'all niggas are so. You know what's crazy?
But they're looking at us the same way. Yo, get your shit together. What the hell?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What the worst part about it is that it's the same fucking story told differently.
Yeah.
Self-annihilation, self-neglect, self-whatever. It's stupid because when I think of Mexicans and I see like their workers busting their ass, nigga. Like they're not like lazy people.
But that's the immigrant mentality. You come here, you work. Puerto Ricans, we've been here for too long. We're comfortable. We're Americanized. Why would I bust my ass? Don't do that. Let the immigrants do that crap. Let them work hard. I can go to school. I can get welfare. I can sell drugs. We have a different mentality. We've been here for too long. If you get a Puerto Rican from Puerto Rico and they come to New York, they're going to work just as hard as that Mexican. But after their kids and grandkids are going to be like the rest of the Puerto Ricans out here. So why would I work so hard?
Why
Why are we doing this? I don't want to work construction. I could get paid more than that if I work in this office. Doing this, home care agency. Why would I bust my ass? I'm legal. I don't got to do that kind of work.
Oh my God.
You see what I'm saying? Like, it's a different mentality. But,
are you voting tomorrow?
Yeah. For Hochul.
So we're not supposed to talk about this.
I'm out. I want them out. I want all of them out.
Bitch, we're not supposed to be talking about this, but what other campaigns?
It's over. By the time this is published, it's over. So it doesn't matter.
Oh, you're right. So, I wasn't gonna even see. We'll get blocked, and this is the type of shit I'm talking about. Why did we get blocked? I was gonna say what are the commercials? The announcer, it's like this Lee Zeldin, blah 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 blah. But the way he says her name just fucks with me. He's like, but not Governor Kathy Ogle. Ogle. And I'm like, stop, you're fucking it up.
I hate
even if I wanted to vote for either of these two, you're fucking it up just because you're dodging her whole last name. I can't get over not Governor Kathy Ogle. This is not Shrek. This is not a Disney movie, dude. Ogle.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, I think.
Am I voting?
It's right up the block for me, so I don't just walk.
It's right up the block for me.
I changed my address. I live up there now.
Lo jodiste.
I love it.
No, I like
my vote doesn't count in this state.
No.
But it's nice to do it. It feels like I did something.
I'm really independent. I literally go like this. One here, one there, one here, one there.
I mostly vote for my party. Only.
And I always take a picture.
Can't pull that.
Get at me, government.
I only vote.
You show your ID?
No.
I don't show my ID.
You don't have to.
It's not required.
You should be able. That feels like a thing.
It feels like something.
You
do it for everything else.
Yeah, this is important. This is not.
Hold on. Think about how important it is. You want a box of cancer sticks? I need to verify that by you wanting to harm yourself, you're qualified.
Yeah.
But for you to make decisions that's going to affect everyone?
Yeah. It's crazy.
No, I don't need ID.
That's why when people like, that whole conversation feels weird to me. And then they try to make it racist. Like,
Oh,
black people
that's-
don't have IDs. I'm like, black people don't have IDs? What are you saying?
That you're doing that because of immigrants, right, or some shit.
Oh, illegal immigrants, like, they're not supposed to vote anyway. What the hell are you talking
Why
about?
did you bring them? Are you bringing illegal immigrants here? That would have been my argument. Are you thought about it? He who thinks it must have. So the elections are over. Captain Ogle.
Ogle.
Captain
Catherine Ogle.
Ogle.
I don't want to talk about her. I want to talk about Puerto Rico. Listen.
I don't want to talk about
Freak
her.
America, freak New York, yo. Listen. I'm 100% for
Instead of running
independence.
for office here, bitch, why don't you run for
Porque soy americano.
President of Puerto Rico?
They'll never take me.
Why?
I'm American.
You have a slutty tattoo. He covered it again, que linda. Bitch, you have all the makings.
But they
You
will
smell-
never accept me. They will never accept me.
Why?
They don't like New Yorkans. We're a different
We're
breed.
not real.
We're a different breed. We're a crossbreed of American and Puerto Rican. We're different. That's not true. When I go to Puerto Rico and I speak, you know what I have? An accent. I speak in Spanish. I have an accent.
This is what's wrong with Puerto Rico.
No, but it's true, right? When was the last time you went to Puerto Rico?
It's been a minute, but it's never been not true.
Yeah. And it's cute. Some, I forgot how they say it in Spanish, but oh, qué lindo y el accent. Like, yeah. See. Yeah, from New York. Oh,
Americano.
very nice.
Yeah, like, oh, you think you're some shit.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, it's like, no, you have no idea where I live.
I'd rather live here, honestly. I'll be honest with
You don't want to, there's nothing.
Yeah. I really want to, when I retire, I want to go to Puerto Rico. Every time I think about
Are
it,
you
I wanna go
stupid?
so bad. No, I want to go.
You're retarded.
I'll make my house out of concrete, steel beams, and just freaking shut metal doors. You know how they have the storm doors? They'll go with the big lock. I'll just leave it open always. Just have my regular doors, and then when the storm comes, it's lock it down. And then that's it. And at the end of it, open it.
I'm just glad I don't have to do any sound effects.
In the middle, but before the hurricane comes, I go to the roof. I take off my solar panels, pack it away. Then after the hurricanes pass, okay, put them back up and get my power back. It's an apocalypse plan, all right? That's what that is.
That was another thing they talked about in the 60 Minutes. It was like a lot of 60 Minutes.
It's a lot. 60 minutes is a long time.
It really is, though.
Yeah.
But they were talking about that, too. How, like...
But that was last episode. We're talking about
all right,
Puerto
that's
Rico
it. That's it. Take a shit. Peace.
now. Oh, you gotta go to the bathroom in the middle of the
I'm gonna take a
podcast?
shit. Joe Rogan does it.
Peace. Yo, what up, everybody? If you like what you saw, please click on some of the video links on the side, and please support our channel by liking, subscribing, and leave a little comment, and maybe we'll respond back to you, and hopefully you'll be a guest on our next episode.
I was lame and I was spewing disrespect. Turn to gods and disaffect. That's worth to Trump. Now let's inspect to interject on what the young is spitting. I'm spitting for where the sacred texts are given.